Did he really just say that? Welcome to BrainFLoTv again, everybody. It's your host with the most. If you're not on my other channel, which is SoulFlow.tv, then you're missing out. Then again, you might not be into the stuff that's over there because it's all about Jamaica and the Caribbean. That diaspora. Over here, this video is a recap. So I'm about to go through about 12, 13 videos that we recently did on BrainFLoTv. And you might have been too busy to catch those videos. So I am going to give a 1-minute synopsis of each video. Let's start out with this one. Did he really just say that? So we covered this video where Donald Trump did a speech at some black event, young black leaders event, and it was very surprising for me to see how many young black people actually do support Donald Trump. I mean, I was taken aback. It was a real learning point for me. The shock of the day, though, was when he actually came out and said, African Americans built this country. Yeah, you did. You built this country and you never got properly paid for it. You never did. You never did. But you're just now starting to get some kind of a compensation. My jaw hit the goddamn floor. You heard me? To see a white man that is a part of, but then again, Donald Trump is not really a part of the structure. He's kind of a renegade. But to see a white man in the position of president actually boldface says African Americans built this mother. I was shocked. Alright. And do I think he is going to get another term to be president? A 2-term Donald? Let's talk about it in the other video, this one right here. So, Trump, undefeated. A lot of people thought, yes, he's getting impeached. He was impeached. Now with the trial, he's going to be moved out of the White House and he won't be president again. Nope. Donald's having a laugh. He threw his gloves on. He boxed it out. Or should I say, he threw his money in all the right places. You know what I mean? He always said that. He says, I don't do the work, but I'm smart enough to hire people that know how to get it done. And when you're a billionaire, you know what I mean? It's not hard to do. So I knew he wasn't going anywhere. And I told people Donald Trump will beat this and he will run for president again. And now I can answer the question. Do I think he is going to be president of the United States of America for another term? The answer is yes. Put your money on it and meet me right back here on BrainFLoTv after that election. Alright? Now, we had this where Kobe Bryant, the tragic story of Kobe, and when we did this icon, we actually did not put his daughter in there because it was breaking news, and the news first only said Kobe Bryant died in a plane crash or a helicopter crash this morning. So we hurried and we put that out there, and then we had to do a follow-up later on when we found out that his daughter was also involved. So the legendary Kobe Bryant is no longer with us. It's funny enough, Kobe actually said, well, it was alleged that he said it to his fellow people he played basketball with, that he wanted to go out in a blaze, no pun intended, and he wanted to die young. He didn't want to live till he was old. He wanted to be he wanted to leave legendary. Well, Kobe got his wish. Words are powerful, people, and be very careful what you wish for. Alright? Now, moving on to this one. I keep saying this again. You know, they had Kodak Black. We covered this story where Kodak Black's mom went in front of the media with some high-powered attorneys, and she was crying and she was saying, if anything happens to my boy, I'm gonna kill myself. She basically threatened to commit suicide in front of the media because of what's going on behind the scenes with her son, which is Kodak. Kodak Black, however, I feel like got himself into this situation, and I just hope that when he gets out, that he no longer perpetuates the same type of behaviors. I don't know why we get rich, young, and then go to prison. From the projects to wealth and riches and fame, and then to prison. Makes no goddamn sense to me, but that's what's going on. We hope Kodak makes it out, because Kodak says they're trying to kill him behind bars right now. So there's a lot going on if you missed that video. And onto this video where Nicki Minaj, her brother, as you see here, was convicted of rape. And this man got 25 years. So he will have to do 25 years before he is even eligible for parole, was exactly what his sentence was. And rightfully so. They should have locked this scum up and throw the keys away. Because this nasty bird, this nasty dude, that was his daughter. It was his stepdaughter, but it was his daughter. When you assume the role of a step-parent, those children are yours. They're like blood. And while mommy was at work, he was there playing house with his little daughter. And the children, not only the girl, but her little brother, confessed what they saw in court. And Nicki Minaj's brother was sent away for many, many years. Good riddance, nasty ass. Now, Nicki and Meek broke the internet recently. Air all the dirty laundry out. This is a video where, first of all, let me say this. I don't know who did Drake like this, but I just saw the picture and I used it. He looked like, he was like, ooh, child. Anyways, the tea is hot. Anyhow, Nicki and Drake going at it. Nicki accused Nicki and Meek going at it. Nicki accused Meek of being a woman beater and saying he beat her up and he beat his sister and all this other stuff. And Meek came out and said that Nicki's younger brother was also touching on that little girl, not just the older one. Nicki went silent after he said all that. But that was a very dramatic video. If you missed that one, I have all the clippings that they were going back and forth on Twitter with and everything that was said and all that. And if you're going to support her or whatever, go look that one up, right? Now, I just read this morning that the critics are saying, or analysts, law analysts are saying that Harvey Weinstein's case should end or could end in a hung jury and an acquittal. Bill Cosby, you hear this? R. Kelly, you alright? R. Kelly could be granted a new bail hearing. So I asked a whole lot of people, and I was surprised. The same black people that are saying, I don't know nothing about no Harvey Weinstein and I don't want to know. They're the same ones that are saying, lock R. Kelly up forever, throw away the key. I don't know. I think R. Kelly should be given, the question was, should he be given a fair chance to fight? He ain't running nowhere. It's R. Kelly. Know what I mean? Go listen to the video and you will hear all the reasons why I said he should be given a fair chance to fight. Now, if he's found guilty, that's on him. He got to ride that time out. Tank Head, what are you doing, bro? XXXTentacion's homie, Tank Head, arrested for murder. Man, listen, it's just tragic. Somebody said all these brothers, this dark energy that they carry, you see how all of them are going. Juice WRLD, overdose. XXXTentacion, murder. Tank Head, in prison for murder. And we hope it's not what it seems like, because stuff ain't always really what it seems like. But from what we've been getting is that he is the alleged shooter, and they also have eyewitnesses that are willing to point him out and say he did it. We saw him fire that weapon. Almost killed 2 people, but only 1 died. The other one is in critical condition at the moment, and we will continue to follow that story. I know X is not smiling right now. Anyhow, this one was funny for me. I like how it ended. Someone said, yo, this is the first time a dude actually walks away from a marriage and got to take something, and it wasn't half of his stuff going out the door. Well, you know, Wendy, she's not bitter at all. And Kevin left the marriage wealthy, and Wendy left with her riches intact. Wendy has a $1 million life insurance policy, and Kevin is the sole benefactor, and she even said, listen, I'm not even going to change it. He can have it if anything happens to me. We're talking about a 25-year relationship with 21 years of it is marriage. Now, I mean, a lot of females can't understand that. They leave the relationship, and men, and they leave bitter as hell. These two are not bitter. They went through their spat with the girl coming in and all that, but they're over that. They're over that. Shout out to them. And now this idiot right here, I watched his videos. I don't know if this guy wanted to be a stripper, Young QC. I don't know if he wanted to be a stripper or he wanted to be a rapper. But anyhow, Young QC, the exotic cockroach, because he looked like when you spray a cockroach with that spray and they wiggle around. That's how he looked like when he was trying to do his stripper moves and shit. This dude killed his own mom, right? And used that money from her savings account plus the life insurance policy money, some of it that he got, to floss. Nice cars, started his rap career, go around throwing money into crowds, talk about how he's giving back, and his poor mom is laying in the grave. Set his mom up to be killed. If you want to hear the details of how it was done, and he was recently sentenced to 99 years in prison, go check that video out for all the details in that video. And then the whole drama. So, Gail said some stuff in an interview about Kobe Bryant, a basic question she asked. But everybody thought that the timing of it was wrong. And you had Lil Boosie, and you had 50 Cent, and you had Snoop went in. Can I call her one? Yeah, can I call her one? Yeah, funky dog head bitch. And Snoop went in. And then, 50 Cent said, let me just go ahead and apologize for Snoop right now. He could have handled that better, and I am sure he will have to apologize in time to come. Not even a week later, I'm asking everybody, how did 50 Cent know that Snoop would have to apologize? And not even a week later, Oprah went on some show crying, Gail's not doing too well, she's feeling this, she has to move with security, and boom, the big dogs came out. Snoop apologized, said he was sorry, and he handled it wrong. And I left this one for last because do you see how she's skinning her teeth like a canine? This lady is well connected, right? Just say the last name is Rice. She is well connected. She said if Snoop Dogg messes with Gail, he is messing with her. And he is coming up against a whole army. And he will lose. And it won't be pretty. A damn threat that had Snoop talking about, well, I had a talk with my mama. And two wrongs don't make no right. I apologize. People, leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. It's BrainFLoTv. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.